Okay, this is a OEM video on a blade bumper, and you can see how mine doesn't go past the overrider. And right here, see how it curves into a point tip. My friend's VW, where these actually were mounted on a stock VW bug. Let me know if you know the history of these blade bumpers. On the next video where you see on my friend's Chris's VW, I'll point out where these actually came off of stock VW. Okay, as you can see, referring to my bumper with the blades, originally I believe mine are OEMs. The original ones. So just to let you know, it came off of this type of bumper, and they were bolted actually right here, and it went all the way across to this side. So that Volkswagen, that the gentleman that I bought them from, I asked him if he would be willing to sell them, and I actually bought them from him. And only one I've seen out of all my life, the actual blades were actually bolted right here on both sides. FYI. Okay, here's the rear. So they're actually bolted right here, and it went all the way across to the other side right here. So the blade that I have on Bad Raz are, I believe they're OEM, the originals. So, and if you notice on mine, as compared to the ones that you buy from MP, the shape of the tips are different. But that's where they were. They were bolted right here. FYI. Okay, to finish off the story, this blade right here on my rear is 36¼ inches long. That's why they don't go past the overriders. And in the front is 26½ in length. So those are the length of my blades. And again, the story is I just so happened to get off of work, and I saw this Volkswagen parked in front of the driveway. And earlier you saw where these blades were mounted on the traditional overriders, bolted on the extra height overriders, bolted right here on both sides. So this is actually was on the front, and then the one in the rear was a lot longer. So to make it fit on my application, I used the front one, and it perfectly fit on the rear. Then the rear one from the original, my dad made this bar and welded up some of these kind of like two pipes, so he can actually form the rear one to fit the front, and he melted it so it can bend and form the shape of the front. Then he had to cut it off to match the length that I wanted, because I didn't want it to go past these overriders in the front. And then he just after he cut it, he ground it off and rounded the tip to make it look like the original. And then once that was done, then I took it to the chrome shop and had it chrome plated. So that's a story. As far as I know, these are OEM VW parts. From original bug, and they mounted on the overriders with the bolt. And I was just wanted to share this information. If you guys know it, I did some research and I couldn't find anything online other than the MP version aftermarket and J-Bugs. So correct me if I'm wrong, but in conclusion, that's the history of these blade bumpers. and that's why I went with this look.